now tuned into the motherfucking greatest.
Hello, YouTube world. I am back, like I said I was. Hope you guys are all looking forward to a new year. I know I am, because boy, this year had us all going through the ringer, didn't it? So yeah, like I mentioned in the last video, I'm here to basically let you guys know what 3 habits I ended up choosing to try for this month. Now, just a little bit of a disclaimer. I'm trying to build these habits, but I'm also practicing being kind to myself. I'm gonna try to, I'm gonna strive to, I'm gonna try my best to do them as much as I can. But in the event that I don't do them every day, I don't want to feel extremely bad. I don't want to be hard on myself or any of that like negative stuff. However, if I go a week without doing it, that's a different story. Y'all can come for me then. Without further ado, let's just jump right into it. So the first habit that I'm gonna try is intermittent fasting. Now, if you don't know what that is, that basically means that you go a certain amount of hours throughout the day without eating, and you limit your eating window to a short amount of time. So I'm gonna try to do 24 intermittent fasting. That was intense. I didn't mean for it to sound so intense. But basically I'm gonna go 20 hours fasting and only allow myself to eat in the 4-hour window. The reason that I ended up choosing to do this is because last year, specifically in the summertime, I realized how much food genuinely consumed my life. And what I mean by that is literally I would wake up, automatically start thinking about food, and it wasn't on some like hungry shit. I primarily mean food in general is so complicated to understand. To some of you guys it isn't, but to somebody who essentially has been dieting since the age of, for however long I can remember, to put a number on it, I want to say 11 maybe, which is wild to fucking think about. To somebody like me, it is extremely hard. So where I found myself was, okay, try to eat something that isn't super carb heavy because then you'll gain weight. But fat is fat, like it's gonna fuck with your heart. Well then try to do like a vegan thing. Well, vegan is basically like fruits, and fruit has a lot of sugar, but it's natural sugar. But natural sugar is still carbs, so you're still gonna get fat, so what's the point? And just a whole cycle, like a continuous cycle of just thoughts like that. So at some point, I was like, I wanna cut off all of that like noise in my head and just focus on eating one meal or a couple of hours a day. Like I don't want to eat a breakfast, I don't want to eat a lunch and a dinner. Like I just want to eat one big thing and call it a fucking day, because trying to plan out 3 meals that are nutritious is just too much for me, and I feel like it consumes way too much of my brain space that I could be using for something else. Some of the benefits that I've found from intermittent fasting is it's cut out a lot of the noise in my head about food in general. Now I only have to focus on preparing that one meal and calling it a day. The second benefit is I've now been able to distinguish between when I'm hungry and when I'm eating from anxiety or stress or emotions. And that's something that I had never in my life been able to do before. So to know the difference is freaking insane to me. All right, so the second habit that I want to try to work on this month is eating out less. Now, I will say that back in December, I had my wellness exam, annual wellness, whatever the hell you call it, where you had like blood work done or whatever. And in my mind, I thought it was gonna be easy peasy, lemon squeezy, you know, all good in the hood, but it was not. It was not good in the cholesterol hood. So I got all of my blood work done. For the most part, everything was good, and some of my levels did actually improve. But the one level that spiked was my cholesterol levels. So I decided that I'm gonna try to eat out less and start preparing my meals at home more. I'm not gonna say that I'm only gonna eat salads for the rest of the month. That's not what I mean. I'm just primarily focusing on eating at home for the most part. Now again, some of the benefits to that is A, there's more money in my pocket. I'm about to move to a new apartment, girl. Rent is gonna be a little higher. It's gonna be a little higher there. So obviously I can use more cash in my pocket. And another thing that I discovered was a lot of the processed foods that you get from eating out causes a lot of inflammation in the body. Now, I suffer from is eczema and psoriasis, and last year, holy moly, it was out of control. So my hands were super cracked, super dry. They still are, but I've been like more proactive with maintaining them hydrated and moisturized. That's another reason why I want to eat less processed food, to help my psoriasis on my skin overall. The third reason that I want to do it, if I'm eating at home, that means that I'm probably going to end up putting more nutrients in my body one way or the other. I'm going to be eating a little bit cleaner. It's more whole foods and not like the prepackaged or chemically based foods that you would normally get at like a fast food restaurant. And the third thing that I'm going to end up working on is moving my body more. I'm calling it that because the term working out to me equates like running 15 miles a day and like doing some super extreme X mode stuff, and I'm not there yet. I'll be completely satisfied if I'm able to do 30 minutes of movement 3 times a week. I'll call that a win, because as it is now, I'm not doing anything. Like, I genuinely hate exercising. You cannot convince me that like it's great for me and yada yada yada. I know it is, like trust me, I know it is. My doctor talked to me about it and also the kind of crap, but my God. So the reason that I ended up choosing working out is because I realized that whatever I don't do now, I'm gonna end up paying for it later. And I might as well, since I'm able to now, versus wait until it's too late. What I mean by that is, if I'm able to go walk a mile now, and it's gonna save me like doctor visits when I get older, I might as well just do it. Like, I hate needles. I pass out, I damn near pass out every time. And if I want to avoid those doctor's visits, then I might as well just do what I have to do right now and just get it over. And some of the benefits to working out obviously is an increase in mood, which I have experienced in the past. There was a couple of months where I would go to the park and walk at least like 3 miles, at least like 5 days out of the week. And I definitely did notice a change in my mood. Just being out in nature really makes me feel better. The second thing is you're getting the energy circulating through your body, so it doesn't feel like stagnant. And one of the things that I've felt all of this year, since I didn't move at all, is that I've just carried like very stagnant energy. And lastly, I hate being out of breath, so I gotta build some stamina. And what better way to build stamina than to like move my body for a certain amount of time. But yeah, those are my 3 habits that I'm choosing to work on. Like I mentioned in the other video, let me know in the comments below if you're planning on joining me on these little habits or challenges, whatever you want to call them. If you like this video, go ahead and give me a like. And if you want to join me on this journey, subscribe to my channel, girl. Subscribe to my channel. Also, Happy New Year's, guys, if I didn't say it before. And lastly, go ahead and hit the little bell wherever the hell it's at. I don't know, girl. I don't know, but hit the little bell whenever you find it so that you can get notified whenever I post a new video. I will see you guys next week and give you guys an update as to how I did with all of these 3 habits this week. Okay? All right. Peace.